Hello, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Cancer, this is your monthly read for March of 2024. And I know we're a little bit into the month already. My son just had a surgery for a cochlear implant to improve his hearing. It's a long story that I might make a little bit of a video about. But that's the reason why everything came to a halt here. And I do apologize that it has taken a moment to get to you guys. You saw Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, and then it's sort of full stop. But we're still have a lot of Mars left, so I still want to do these readings for you guys. So, and also I got sick in the middle of all of it, so it's been a little bit of a crazy past 1.5 week, to say the least. Okay, Cancer, let's see what's going on for you for the month of Cancer. I just feel like there's so much changes happening energetically. Like if I tune into the energy right now, it's a lot of changes, and it is going from like stagnation to movement is what I feel like. For a lot of people, it has felt really stagnant, and it's now finally moving forward. And that's like for the collective. Knight of Ariel. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. It's the first card that comes out. What do we have for Cancer, please, for the month of March? Welcome to any newcomers. Thank you so much for your likes and subscribes. It really has helped the channel a lot. 3 of Raphael, reasons to celebrate. Look at that. It's going to be a reason to celebrate. And also thank you for your donations. I see them. Thank you so much. What else here for Cancer, please, for the month of March? Please take a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or something and take a deep breath and just really settle into the reading if you wish. One more with this, and then we're going to use another deck and then really get into the energy. One more here. Cancer, please. Well, there's a big completion. There's a situation that has ended, and it's not like a weekend thing that has ended. It's a whole freaking chapter. And 10 is a completion. So Cancer, you're definitely wrapping something up. Can we clarify Knight of Ariel, please? Whatever you want to say in this situation. Lead. Coming into the center stage in your own life. Take control of something. 3 of Raphael. Oh my God. Lead and take the lead. It's time to get into the driver's seat, that's for sure. And 3, clarifying 3. So there's a lot of manifestation, celebration. That's beautiful. 10 of Michael. 10 of Michael. Yeah. Well, you are at the very end of rebuilding yourself, having a big tower situation. This might be like a phoenix rising, coming back from the dead. I almost were saying there. It's like a situation has ended and you're finally free. And so whatever you have dealt with, worked on, rebuilt yourself from, like a huge tower situation. I don't think it's just one thing. Like I said, this is not a weekend thing you're wrapping up. This is something that you had to come back from. 16 is sudden shift and sudden changes. At the very end, we're going to bring in the angels as well and see what they have to add to this. Just give me a second. Like this month, you really, and you might really also want to point out like March, this is the month, 3 and 3. So Knight of Ariel, I just see like the story here is about coming out of something. It's like I started to say, like for the collective, but this goes deeper for you. It's like a situation has ended. You're coming back from a tower situation that maybe has been dragged out for years. Something happened and it's taken you years to get back from it. But this is now like, this is like you're now in your right mind. You're now recognizing yourself. You have grown into your own shoes, whatever you want to call it. This is a situation where you now feel excited about life. You're excited to move forward. If you've been more of like a hermit or like an introverted, you might not be an introvert normally, but this time period, for however long it's been going on, has made you into an introvert. Like you haven't really wanted to be participating in life, or like really being out there, if you will, but rather like heal and stay inwardly, just continue to be on that path. And now like you're coming out. There's you just feel a reason for living again. There's a passion here that's being ignited, and you just want to be a part of it. And there seems to be someone coming in here. We can pull a card on that to clarify. There might be someone coming in to really help you on your journey forward, whether that is a romantic partnership. It's a general read, so it can be different for everyone of you listening, and you probably know already what this is or what you're asking about. Are you asking about a romantic partnership right now? Are you asking for support in a business? Are you asking for a business partner to start your own business? Is this a coworker? Is this a friend? Are you asking for a deeper friendship? What is it that you're asking about? But there's a very important person. Not that the person is very important, but the person to your journey will be very important, and you feel their support. And you might even be a little bit like it's not that common that you even receive this type of help, or that you allow for this type of help. So the support there feels really important for you. We have the clarification there of lead. Like you're coming out of your shell, you're coming out of your shadow side, and you're stepping into the light. You're stepping into the center of your own life. So whatever sort of pulled you back or had you stand back a bit, which is all part of the journey, right? It's not that it happened for no apparent reason, just that life sucks or whatever. This has caused you to really deal with your shadow side, and you're stronger for it. So that's why it's like a dark night of the soul type of thing. And you're now stepping out into the light. And it's like, I also feel the big inspiration of like, be more in the driver's seat. Take the initiative. Whatever this is, like starting up something. If it's starting a relationship, or starting a business, or starting a new regime, or like a new plan somehow in your life, like to not sit and wait around for others to initiate it, but to like really, I mean, it might be a timing thing that obviously you can listen for the timing. When is it the right time to jump on board on something, or when to start up something, or get involved in something, whatever. Always listen to that timing, because your body will know. Your body will give you that signal. But this is more like okay, it's time to take center stage in your own life. Like you're not a bystander anymore. You're not withdrawing anymore for the sake of healing. It's like time to sort of show up again in life. And then we have 3 of Raphael. It's reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. And we see the ship in the background. Like there's going to be a reason in the month of March. If you haven't already, depending on when you listen to this, if you haven't already experienced this, there's going to be, it can be an invitation. It can be news about someone is getting married, someone is getting engaged, and there's an invitation for that. Someone might be pregnant. It might even be you getting happy news about that. It's just happy news, and there's going to be a reason to celebrate. And you might have not been in this celebratory place before. You might even have shut off completely, so you haven't even gotten invitations. And it's not that you're such a boring person that you don't get invited to things. It's just that your energy has been all about regrouping and healing and coming back. And so now is the first time that you might even be in the vicinity of attracting invitations. And whether you say yes or no to those, completely up to you, obviously. But this is about like, take the lead, get yourself out there, be part of things, get into the energy. It's really inspiring you to jump on board with things. And sometimes, even now when we've been, like I've been sick, then my little boy got sick, and then my oldest son got this surgery, and just spending time at home for like 1.5, almost 2 weeks straight, there's something like coming back. I'm not comparing my situation to yours. Obviously, this is something really major. But that first step to sort of get out there again, even like from this short period to just sort of being a homebody and not really doing much at all, to then, get into the shower, get different clothes on, put your face on, whatever, and get yourself out there. It's not in the DNA right then, right? It's like a little bit hard. So if you come from that place, it might be, I'm never for like, if you don't feel like doing it, you should do it anyway. No, you shouldn't. Is this a complete no? Obviously don't do it. But it's an inspiration here to like start to take the lead. Be the center person of your own life. You're not a bystander anymore. You're not the extra in this movie, of your own movie. You're writing the script and you should be the lead in your own script, right? And there's going to be a reason to celebrate here, and there's going to be an invitation. And if it is, you're highly inspired to say yes to it. Because I feel like good things are going to happen there. Mainly, you're going to just have such a great time. You're going to be so happy you attended whatever this is. It might even be a meeting of minds, a meeting of relationships. And then, like I said, take the lead. Get into the energy. Steer the ship in the direction of whatever you want. Because you have that type of power right now. And then 10 of Michael. So this is what we're coming back from. So simultaneously, as all this, like there's a shift in the month of March, there's definitely like more getting out there, more energy. And if it's not so much like you want to get out there, you will feel it in the energy. Like, okay, I want to be a part of things again. I feel excited about certain things again. I haven't felt this excited in a long time. Maybe you just get more energized. However that shows up for you. But just sort of still be kind in the process towards yourself. Like, so now the invitation came, and let's say, yeah, and I heard this on this YouTube channel that I was supposed to go to this celebration thing. I wasn't ready. Then to not be judgmental, that's fine. Then you'll jump on the next one. It's completely fine. Be kind to yourself in this process, because it is a process to get out of this. Because whatever this was, it was heavy. It was a learning curve. It was like, that is the dark night of the soul. 10 of Michael is when so here's what it says. A situation has ended and you are finally free. So this can be like even thoughts has had you captivated. Your thoughts has put you in a prison where you feel like you can't get out of. It's almost like the thoughts are thinking you, then you thinking the thoughts. It just goes on repeat. It has limited your life, but it's for a purpose. It's for you to break open. It's for you to heal a trauma. It's for you to find yourself, like one of those deeper things. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. Like, it's time to say goodbye to this. There's no need to get more into this, get more involved in it, because it's 10. It's a completion. It's done. Usually when I get this card, I love this story about like how this is not, if you compare it to a movie, we already talked about a script and you being the lead in your own script, right? You're being the lead in your own movie. You're not putting yourself in there as an extra. You've been an extra for a while, but no more. You're taking the lead now. That's a double meaning there of it's play on words, take the lead. Like, you're taking charge, but you're also the lead in your own movie. So if you look at this as this was a character that you played, and you played it so darn good, and the villains of this movie that has been going on, whatever the tower situation was, whatever thing that made you have this journey, or person that made you have this journey, were also characters in this movie. And Jesus Christ, they play this character really well, because you learn to really not like them, or you learn to really not, like, this was a tough one to get back from. But at the end of the day, if you look at whatever's been going on, the situation itself is just a script. The people, the other characters in this movie are just characters, and they play them Oscar-worthy well. So you believed every one of them. You play this role really, really, you even thought that you were under this type of pressure, under this type of dark night of the soul journey there for a while. Like, you took it really seriously. But now we're closing the curtain. We're saying goodbye to, like, you play this character for however long this journey was. It's like, okay, and now we're saying goodbye to this character. I'm saying goodbye to the other characters. And as the curtain closes, behind the curtain, you're going to become you. There's no more character, and the other people are going to go back to be them. And you get to rewrite the story. You get to say, so do you want to jump on this next? So you're now, because you're such a brilliant actor or actress, you're now being called in to make another movie for however, or like a Broadway show or whatever, however long that it's going to run. And it's up to you to say, like, yeah, I read this script, but it's really similar to the one that I've just played. And the one that I just played, it was so heavy, I thought for a moment life was serious, you know? I even bought it. It really affected me, and it has been tough. And so, not so interested in that type of script anymore, but thank you for asking. I'm going to choose a different one. I'm going to write a new story now. I'm going to be in a different script. And the character that I've been playing up to this point, bye-bye character, hello to the actual person that's you behind it. And that's what I have. And I always say this looks like Julie Andrews. Doesn't that look like Julie Andrews from The Hills Are Alive? That's not how she sings it. Which is fitting because we talk about scripts and movies and all of that, Broadway. It's a rebuild. It's not that you just had a tower and you're now breaking down. This is a rebuild. Apparently, you're rebuilding your behind last. You have a completely different relationship with your heart. There's an opening of your heart chakra. There's an understanding of who you truly are because of this journey. And the month of March is a game changer. It's like you're willing to play now. It's almost like, okay, so that was the final show of that character. It literally that night, we closed that. It's not going to run anymore. It's not going to be on Broadway anymore. I'm not going to do this anymore. You're stepping into something completely different. If it's not this heavy for some of you guys, if you're like, I actually don't really recognize myself in all of this, it might be that you're closing down, like you've been at this company or in this relationship, or I mean the past 4 months, give or take, probably starting around December of 2023, January for sure, February for sure, has, I don't know how many relationships that, like long-term relationships, that has suddenly just come to an end. And I understand it's not suddenly, but whatever didn't make it so that people separated in the past, they're separating now. I'm not saying you if you're happy in a relationship, like take whatever resonates here, right? But it can be that you're part of this business or company or career, and all of a sudden it's like, I'm not supposed to be here anymore. And you're just changing it. And the month of March is when you do that. Or you've been in this relationship, you've been back and forth, you have been questioning it, you have been wondering, and come March, and you're like a final product, it's like, okay, I'm not supposed to be here anymore. Or entering into a new one. We saw that card there that we're going to pull a card on. So we're just going to have this Knight of Ariel. Who is this person? Can we say anything about this person coming in? Believe and succeed. It's someone that's really going to help you on your path to what you want. I'm not getting that they want to speak too much about what the actual person is, but more what they will help you to do. Who's this person? Okay. Sorry. I didn't want to give up on that deck, but I heard another deck and I just went another round anyway. Maybe that was a sign for someone, or like a little story. I heard the call, I saw the signals, I knew it, but I wanted to go another round anyway. But you're being guided somewhere else. Okay, what do we want to say around this person, please? So I hear helpful people. Let's see if that card comes out, or is it like, this is a helpful person. This is someone that really wants to help you on your path moving forward. Helpful people. That's beautiful. Ah, recovery. We have 6, which is love and harmony. So this is about like, okay, they will just help you. They will help you believe in yourself and believe in what you're doing moving forward. Help you move towards whatever it is that you want to move towards. And the recovery. This card often, even though it's called recovery, it's usually about how you can now be at the very end of that recovery. It's not that you're just moving into recovery, it's that you're just coming out of it. But that they will still be sort of like a solid rock. That you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be 100% healed in order to receive help, or in order to or to lean on someone else. And they will really be there for that final stretch to really help you. This is a very important person on your path moving forward. Okay? Just one final card here from the angels. What do you want to tell Cancer for the month of March, please? Cancer for the month of March. Visualization. Okay, it feels like you're coming into your dreaming again. Maybe you didn't for a while there even wanted to be dreaming or thinking about your future, or thinking about like what was in the literal cards for you. But now this month of March is really inspiring you to just go back to basics, go back into, because we have a lot of water there. I just feel like this is so much about your feelings, your emotions, what you like, what you prefer, what you like, what gets you started, what's your passion. And just visualize, like hold that new, it fits with a new story, to tell a new story, and to just really, like, what is it that you want, Cancer? This is going to be a big one for you. Like, what do you want for the month of March? The energy in the month of March will really inspire you to go back into dreaming about what you want your life to look like. What is it that you prefer moving forward in a relationship, in work, in life? You know? Those small existential questions. Okay, that is what I have for you, beautiful Cancer. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you for all your guys' support. It really means the world to me. Thank you so much. Bye.